What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ethan, and today this vlog smells like some deja vu is going to happen, potentially. Why? Because I'm in my car right now. I'm driving from the Rio to the Venetian because I just busted a $1,500 super hyper turbo bracelet event. So that was like really quick. We're going to play the Venetian, $1,600, same structure as the last tournament that we played. We all know how that ended. So pretty much the exact same scenario. I'm going to play day 1B of this Venetian tournament. Same structure, 40-minute levels. It's gonna be a 30K starting stack now, and we're gonna hop in with about 50 to 40 big blinds. I don't remember the exact amount, somewhere around there, and that's like the same time that we entered last time. So hopefully we can have some good results here. Can't find a cash at the Rio, these bracelet events, but I'm 1 for 1 of these Venetian ones. So I'm gonna try again, test my luck, and let's get into it. Find that run good, baby. The action starts in level 5, where blinds are 300, 500, 500 with 30,000 in stack. First hand in, we have King 10 offsuit in the hijack, and I open things up to 1,200. We get the big blind to defend, and we're off to a flop of 10 high, 10, 5, 6 rainbow. Pretty good flop, all things considered. He checks to me, and I down bet to 900, and he makes the call. Going to the turn with a confident hand, it's the 3 of hearts. He checks for a second time, and I think with this turn card, we can do a little bit of betting or checking. I certainly don't have like the range or nut advantage, I don't think. So even with a good top pair, I decided to play this a little bit different and check in the spot. Off to a river, which comes the deuce of diamonds. Any 4 makes a straight, but don't really think he's got a 4. He thinks and bets out 2,600, and as played, top pair, we know we're not going to be folding this one. Sure, we can lose to some 2 pairs or straights, but have the best hand a lot of the time. I make the call, and he shows us the Jack 10, and we scoop this one. I guess results-wise, certainly could have made more by betting turn and river, but it's a small pot. Happy to get off on the right foot to start the tournament. In the next spot, we pick up Ace King offsuit in level 6. We're on the button, and there's a low jack open to 1,400. Action folds to me, and you know, I've got a feeling I'm going to put in a raise against this guy. With a pretty good hand, I put in the raise to 4,200 and folds around to this low jack player who makes the call. So going to a flop of 10, 10, 7, 2 spades, he checks to me, and with ace king high, definitely going to put in a bet here at this point. I throw out 3,000, and this guy, you know, he's not afraid of me. He says, "Fuck you, Ethan." He rips it all in for 16,000. Ew, that's just not fun or friendly at all. Well, can't do much but fold here, so sadly, after a few hands chipping down, we're down to 21,000 in stack with 600 going into break for level 7. All right, we're on break number 1. I played for like 20 minutes and I'm already down like 30% of my stack. Here with Ren here, watched the channel, and outside of vibes, he was actually the person that first introduced me to the Venetian. Ren here, big shout out to Ren. I busted a PLO event, and then he's like, "Hey, there's like Venetian tournaments going on. 1 million the prize pool, you should check it out." And I'm like, all right, like,
I forced
see how it goes.
Like, twisted his arm.
I know.
There you go.
God.
He reluctantly went in.
What an awful person. God, thank you for that.
Well done, well done.
Appreciate it. We're gonna hop back in after break and see how it goes. Probably have to rebuy. We're a little short, but you just hit quads.
Yeah, not bad. Didn't get much, but got it.
Quads, it's a good time. After the break, where level 7 blinds are 400, 800, 800, we pick up King Jack offsuit in the small blind, and we've got like 25 big blinds in stack. The low jack opens to 1,700 and action folds to me. I'm pretty split between an all-in or a call, and I think our hand can go either way. Honestly, would jam more if we were shallower, but I call, big blind folds. Heads up, the flop comes Queen Jack 4 to spades. I check to him, and he bets 1,300. Considering we have a short stack, we do have middle pair. I'm going to commit my stack here, I think, regardless of the run out, potentially. So for 1,300, I make the call for now and see what develops. The turn is the 7 of hearts, and action goes check, check. And the river is the queen of clubs. And now we have a decision to either check or bet here. And I think a lot of the time he's not going to have a queen. We're going to have the best hand. Betting makes a lot of sense, but I decided to check this one. And he checks it back. I was hoping to see if he could bluff at it, but no bluff here. We just show our hand, and we're going to have the best one, and we win. After that hand, the next spot, we pick up pocket 8s in the cutoff. I raise it up to 1600, and the big blind defends his option. He calls. So we're going to a flop, but first we punt our phone. Hopefully not a foreshadowing of things to come in this hand. The flop actually comes 7-5-4, 2 clubs. He checks to me, and on this board texture, it's a pretty good flop. May smash his range, but I don't know. We're just going to check this one back and see what happens on the turn. Turn comes the 10 of clubs. He bets out 1500 now, and as played, we've got second pair. We have a gut shot straight draw as well. I'm in there. I make the call. The river comes another 4, so the board is paired, and surprisingly, he checks. I don't think there's any merit to betting. I mean, maybe to get like 7x hands to call, but that seems a little ambitious, so I check this one back, and he has the 9-10 offsuit. So that flop phone punt could have been a foreshadowing, as we gave him the free turn card and punted the pot right into his direction. We're chipping down here, and in level 8, blinds are 500, 1K, 1K, and we've got 13,000 in stack. Ace-Jack offsuit is going to be a 3-bet all-in over an open, and luckily we get folds, so chipping up to 17.6K, and then we pick up Ace-3 with 17 to 18 big blinds. We decide to 3-bet all-in again, and we get folds, luckily. So now chipping up to 22,000 into dinner break. So the past few days, we've gotten to know the Venetian food court really well. Another dinner break right now, and it's like a little frustrating to be honest, because obviously you can see my stack, we're just crippled. We have 18.5K. And the blinds are going to be 1,500, I think. So I don't know what to do. We've been playing for like 3-4 hours, and I actually haven't gotten that many hands to even talk about. We've just been really card dead all of today, and it makes it really frustrating to sustainably make these tournament vlogs, because I really love playing them, but it's really unfortunate because I've obviously played for a long time now, and I don't have many hands to report, and I like jammed a few times, and everyone folds, and that's like just how tournament poker goes when you're short stacked. So I don't know. I kind of want to hear what you guys think about these like tournament videos, because if I want to keep playing tournaments, which I do, and keep making tournament vlogs, there's going to be a lot of this stuff where not a whole lot happens, and I'm kind of confused because I don't really think this content is super entertaining, but it is a realistic depiction of what it's like to play like tournaments full time or grind out tournaments a bunch, because you can have a lot of early bust outs, not a lot of deep runs. So I don't know, just let me know what you guys think, because we're gonna get back in there with like 10-12 big blinds, and we're gonna rip. And the cool part is that you're never out until you're out, so definitely still have a chance just to find like some decent spots to double, and then we're back at like playing normal tournament poker, about 30-40 bigs deep. But for now, we're just kind of chilling. So that's it. That's my rant. I'm gonna eat some more Panda Express, because that's just what I'm eating right now in this Venetian food court. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, because I really want to hear what your thoughts are about this topic and tournament vlogs and all that stuff. This is my second tournament today, like I said. I had no interesting hands the first tournament, and we busted. That's just like how tournaments go sometimes. I've just been super card dead the past few hours. I'm gonna hop back in there, find some good spots to double, hopefully. Wish us luck. Cross our fingers. See you guys, I don't know, when the cards are back in the air. All right, we are in pure survival mode right now. In level 10, blinds are 1K, 1,500, 1,500 with 20,000 in stack. We pick up Jack 8 offsuit in the small blind, and action folds to me. Well, all right, screw it. I jam. We're all in here. Pretty loose, pretty wide, but we want to get folds and chip up. And sadly, he calls with Ace-5 offsuit. So we could suck out, right? I mean, we're like a 40% underdog to win, and the flop is not great. But turn, Bink, hit our pair. The river is a brick, and we stay alive. Let's go. Up to 27 big blinds now, and have a lot more wiggle room to work with. And there we go. We found our tournament suck out, and there's a chance and still hope in the air. In the following orbits, we pick up 10-8 offsuit in the big blind, still in survival mode here. Action folds to the cutoff, who raises to 3,000. I defend here with a playable hand here, and the flop is just beautiful. 10-10-6, 2 diamonds. I check it over to him, and he puts in a continuation bet of 2,000. Here in this spot, I think I'm going to have a lot of check raise bluffs here, and because of that, I'm going to need some strong hands to do it for value. And well, trips with a not so great kicker seems like a great time to do it. So I size small for this raise to 5,500. I did size small with bluffs, size small with value, and for 3,500 more, he makes the call. Trying to set up some sort of river shove, the turn comes the ace of diamonds. Feeling a little iffy, you know, the diamond draw does get there, and some overpairs that call on the flop can now slow down and give up, but maybe on the off chance he has ace high floats, or maybe even a pocket pair with a high diamond, who knows, but definitely got a bet for value here. I bet out 7,000. This would set up a 15 to 20K shove on the river, but he unfortunately folds. So regardless, we get chips pushed our way. We get to survive another orbit, and this is huge. Got over 30 big blinds with 47K in stack. We progressed to level 11. Blinds are 1,000, 2,000, 2,000, and now we are sitting with a relatively short stack again. Ace-King offsuit with 32K, but we're on the button. There's a hijack open to 4,000, and you know, with 16 big blinds and a dream, we are going to be all in. Action folds around to this hijack player, and we get no action. He folds, but still, pretty massive to add 10,000 chips into our stack. Our stack increases by 30%. In the very next hand, we pick up ace-queen offsuit. We're in the cutoff, and I open things up to 4,500. The button and big blind make the calls, so we're going three ways to a flop of king 10, 5, 2 diamonds. Here, torn either way between a check or bet at this crucial stage of the tournament where we have to win every single hand to stay alive. I want to put myself in the best position to win this, and this board texture definitely hits us a lot more. So I put in a bet of 5,000. We get the button to make the call. So now heads up to a turn. The turn comes a 9. Trying to navigate this spot here. I'm not sure what's best, to either continue barreling as a bluff or just give up and take ace queen high to showdown. I check and take the latter option. He checks it back. The river comes a 4, so pretty inconsequential now, and I don't know, with the line I've taken and the decision I made on the turn, I'm going to check this one, and he checks it back with ace 10 of clubs. So just like that, unfortunately, we immediately give the 10K we just earned back to our opponents, and now we are still not feeling great about it. We're not feeling great, that is, until we pick up ace-queen suited under the gun. This is a hand that we're just committing stacks to. I put in a raise to 4,500. Action folds to the hijack, who makes the call, and onto the button player, who has a massive stack, covers the entire table, and my stack is just going to be a small dent to him when he jams. Action folds to me. I couldn't snap this off any quicker. Like I said, he has a huge stack. Our stack doesn't really make much of a difference, and he could be jamming light. So I snap this one off. I'm all in. Hijack folds, and we see we are up against ace king. Shit. What we thought we were in pretty good shape is now leaving us in horrible shape, and the run out does not improve us. So GG's, lightning couldn't strike twice this time in the same event. Couldn't win, couldn't cash in the event that we won a week ago. All right, we're out. This is how a high percentage of tournaments usually go. Never really had a chance or even sniffed the opportunity of a decent sized stack. And that's it. Ace queen versus ace king. Couldn't find that suck out. And that's it. Thanks for watching this one. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think about like the variants of these tournament vlogs, because a lot of them are going to be like this, where unfortunately, like, you know, things don't really go your way, this and that. Like, good players cash 20% of the time, maybe 30% for like elite players, and I'm obviously not elite yet. It's going to be a lot of bustos, a lot of pain, but a little bummed. But we'll fire more tournaments. I'm having a lot of fun with them. I feel like I'm really comfortable navigating like small stacks, which is actually ridiculous because I spent my whole like poker career so far, past few years, playing deep stack cash games, but now adjusting to like 30 big blinds, 25 big blinds, like being comfortable with that is really interesting to see and trying to survive. So we did our best surviving as long as we could. Ace queen's just like an easy jam and ran into it. So thanks so much for watching. We can make a cash again soon, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.